Artificial intelligence is changing the world. But behind every algorithm, every chip, every model shaping the future, there's a name. 5 minds, 5 giants, 5 kings who rule the new digital era. Today you'll discover who they are, what took them to the top, and which one truly deserves the throne. Stay until the end, because the real king of AI is not who you think. Number 5, Tim Cook, Apple, the silent guardian. While the tech world rushed into building massive AI models, Apple chose silence, no noise, no hype. They decided to build their AI quietly. Under Tim Cook's leadership, Apple Intelligence was born. A new kind of intelligence, created not to impress, but to protect. It doesn't live in faraway servers. It doesn't feed on your personal data. It lives inside your device, in your iPhone, in your Mac, in your iPad. It learns from you, helps you, answers, summarizes, organizes, but never exposes you. Apple calls it private intelligence, an AI that works for you, not against you. But every fortress has a shadow, and Apple's shadow is dependence. For the most complex tasks, Apple still relies on ChatGPT, a silent alliance that many see as a weakness. Tim Cook doesn't want to dominate the world with AI. He wants something more valuable: trust. In a world where everyone wants your data, Apple wants to remind you, privacy is still a superpower. If this is already blowing your mind, wait for what's next. Like the video, subscribe, and get ready to discover the other 4 kings of AI in 2025. Number 4, Elon Musk, the rebel of the future. Visionary, unpredictable, loved by some, feared by others, but impossible to ignore. Elon Musk, the man who breaks the rules, and sometimes destroys them. While others build AI to obey, he wants to create an intelligence that thinks freely. With his new company, xAI, Musk introduced Grok, a rebellious AI with humor, irony, and a voice that dares to speak its mind. But his revolution doesn't stop there. In Tesla, his AI already drives cars on its own, and in X, it talks with millions every day. And in his labs, he's pushing his boldest dream, creating humanoid robots like Optimus that one day could work, learn, and even live beside us. For Musk, AI is not just a tool, it's the next step of human evolution. But his genius comes with a price. His AI doesn't yet compete with the global power of OpenAI or Google. His path is lonely, his strategy risky, and his personality, as brilliant as it is chaotic, makes him both a genius and a danger. Elon Musk doesn't follow AI rules. He breaks them and creates his own. Rebellious, ambitious, visionary, his AI may not be the most powerful, but it's the most free. Now you understand. Knowledge is power. If you want to stay one step ahead, subscribe now and like the video to keep awakening. Number 3, Sundar Pichai, the guardian of data. For years, Google was the brain of the internet. Everything you searched, everything you read, passed through its hands. And now, its leader, Sundar Pichai, wants to go further, to turn Google into the brain of artificial intelligence. Under his command, Gemini was born, an AI capable of understanding text, images, audio, and even emotions, a multimodal intelligence designed to compete head-to-head with ChatGPT and GPT-5. Gemini is not just a model, it's the heart of a new era for Google, integrated into Gmail, YouTube, Android, and Search. But every giant has a crack. Gemini has faced criticism for bias, mistakes in its answers, and controversies that hurt its reputation. Even with the world's data, Google fights an invisible enemy, the speed of innovation. While OpenAI and Microsoft move fast, Google tries to balance ethics, accuracy, and power. Sundar Pichai is the guardian of global knowledge, but his mission is not easy. To be the world's brain means carrying its responsibility. And in the game of artificial intelligence, whoever moves slow loses the throne. Number 2, Satya Nadella, the master strategist. While many dreamed about the future, Satya Nadella decided to build it. Under his leadership, Microsoft went from a sleeping giant to the most powerful empire in artificial intelligence. Nadella didn't just bet on AI, he integrated it into every corner of his ecosystem. Windows, Office, Teams, GitHub, they all now speak the language of intelligence. His flagship creation, Copilot, already assists millions of people in their daily work. It's the AI that writes, analyzes, codes, and thinks with you. But his boldest move was investing billions in OpenAI, the lab behind ChatGPT, a partnership that changed history and placed Microsoft at the center of the revolution. Today, every model OpenAI launches runs on Azure, Microsoft's cloud. Nadella doesn't compete. He controls the board, but power has a price. His dependence on OpenAI is his greatest risk. If Sam Altman falls, Microsoft falls too. And the shadow of ethical debate about data usage and control of information never leaves him. Still, he achieved what many only imagined, turning artificial intelligence into a real, useful, universal tool. He didn't invent AI, but he turned it into business, productivity, and power. That's why, in 2025, he is the master strategist of the new digital world. Number 1, Jensen Huang, the creator of the digital brain. He doesn't run a search engine. He doesn't build social networks. He doesn't have a virtual assistant. But without him, no artificial intelligence would exist. His name is Jensen Huang, founder of NVIDIA, the man who didn't just imagine the future, he built it with his own hands. While the world looked at Silicon Valley, Jensen worked in silence, creating the chips that became the brains of the new digital world. Today, every AI model, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Grok, breathes thanks to his creations. His GPUs, like the legendary H100 and the new Blackwell B200, power more than 90% of all the AI on the planet. Without NVIDIA, the AI revolution wouldn't exist. Under his command, the company surpassed $3.5 trillion, transforming data centers into real factories of thought. Jensen Huang doesn't sell chips. He sells power, the power to process, to create, to dominate the future. But his empire isn't free from shadows. His absolute dominance creates global dependence. And in this new order, if NVIDIA falls, the world shakes. Yet Jensen isn't afraid of risk. He knows the future isn't predicted. It's programmed. That's why, in 2025, the throne of artificial intelligence has one name written in gold: Jensen Huang, the creator of the digital brain. He's also called the Henry Ford of AI because he built the factories that make it possible. Because the world of tomorrow can't think without him. 5 leaders, 5 visions. One rules hardware, another software, another data, another robotics, and another privacy. But only one holds the throne: Jensen Huang, the man who created the brain of machines. The question is, who will rule the next era? The intelligence or those who control it? Now tell me, who do you think truly rules the future? Write it down in the comments. If this video made you think, imagine what's coming next. Here, we don't just tell stories. We reveal the power that few dare to show. Like this video if you learned something today, and subscribe now, because what you'll discover on this channel, you won't see anywhere else.